Today on Secret Places, blink and you might miss it. It's the Joker Steps. Hidden away in the heart of Cambridge, these 383 concrete steps inspired millions in the film Joker. We asked a local visitor how they felt about finding a cultural landmark in their backyard.
I was just kind of walking to my job over there at Harvard, and I looked to my left, which, I never looked to my left, and I looked up at these stairs, and I was just like, oh my God, those are the stairs from Joker. And I just thought, it's crazy that I've been walking through here all the time, and it's my favorite scene in any movie. And so I started dancing down them. I started doing that, and I don't know, I felt like I was one with the character, you know what I mean? I've always thought this area kind of had like a dark past, and I've always kind of felt that with like who I am. I resonate with this area, and once I looked to the left, saw the Joker steps, I just started cackling, and I was like, yeah, this is it, this is why I've been feeling these things, and it's because of the Joker steps.
But not every visitor is cackling.
Initially, I didn't actually think these were the real Joker steps because they look so different than the ones in the movie. Then my friend Derek told me that they were the real Joker steps. And I didn't want to argue with Derek because he seemed pretty adamant about these being the actual Joker steps, and he really loves that movie. And he made me watch it. I didn't like it. It seemed like for him it was really kind of a personal story, which made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Do I see myself as a Joker-esque person? I'd like to believe so. I mean, I'm twisted. I'm certainly dark. You looked inside my brain. It's all messed up. You can ask anybody.
I think he got fired, so now he's just kind of patrolling. In his words, looking for justice.
I mean, a guy like me, you can't get by unless you're keeping your ear to the streets and your nose to the grindstone. And so I'm just a man about town, and rumors come my way. And so I was one of the first people to find out that the Joker steps were actually in Harvard, and not where they're portrayed to be in the movie. Once you're here and you're in the steps, there's no doubt about it. It's absolutely the Joker steps. You can feel it.
Yeah, these aren't the Joker steps. They're not as high, and it's not as narrow, and it's in a completely different city considering those are in the Bronx. I mean, you can Wikipedia it. The Joker steps, they exist.
Well, I mean, okay, if we're gonna believe everything Wikipedia has to say, then I'm a domestic terrorist. I mean, what are we doing?
I feel the need to ask this, are you a domestic terrorist?
If we're reading Wikipedia, that's all I'm saying.
Who's correct? How should we know? We asked this gentleman.
The Joker steps? Oh, these steps?
Yeah, the Joker steps.
No. These are the Rocky Balboa steps. This is Rocky 1.
Are these the Rocky Steps from Philadelphia?
The movie took place in Philadelphia, but it was shot in Boston. In the movie, right, like it seems like it's a big deal. It's like he's running up these big steps, right. But you get here in real life, you're like, that's not so big. You go, what? That's not so big. Yeah. That's not so big.
It seems these steps have been capturing imaginations for decades. We asked this man why.
I feel like in a lot of ways it's a descent, which is something that a lot of us face in life. We start from our high place and then we kind of head low. And I was just happy to go down those stairs finally. Really experience it.
And it was an experience. I'm not exaggerating to say I was shook to my very core. We checked back in with our doubtful friend from earlier to see if his time at the steps had changed his mind.
These aren't the Joker steps. I don't know what to say. They're not the Joker
They're the Joker steps.
You have a phone. You could look up what the Joker steps look like.
Just, can you finish the interview? We can talk about it.
These aren't the Joker steps.
Well, they are the Joker steps. We want your opinion.
That's this week on Secret
Do the
Places.
Joker dance.
Do the Joker dance, please.
It makes sense because these aren't the steps.
You're gonna ruin our segment.
You shouldn't do the segment. It's wrong.
You want me to get fired?
If you're doing incorrect news, then yes. These aren't the Joker steps, man.
I can't hear you anymore.